Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm here today to do my Christmas book haul. Yes, I got some books for Christmas, and I thought I'd share them with you. So the first pile I'm going to let you see are the ones that my parents gave me. So as you know, we always for the last five years we've been swapping a book on. We each give each other a new book on Christmas Eve, and majority of times we actually read that book on Christmas Eve. This year I didn't, but I will definitely be reading it, and that was Nine Lives of Christmas by Sheila Roberts. And it says, when a guy is in trouble, he starts making deals with his creator, and Ambrose the cat is no exception. In danger of losing his ninth and final life, Ambrose makes a desperate plea to the universe. He'll do anything if he can survive and enjoy a nice long final life. His prayer is answered when a stranger comes along and saves him. Now it looks like he has to hold up his end of the bargain. So I really think this is going to be a fun, interesting read. I really like Sheila Roberts' writing anyway, so I'm really looking forward to this one. I then got The Christmas Village by Annie Raines. I read a couple of Annie Raines books and really enjoyed them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I have to say, the bandstand, the cover drew me in. So, once upon a Christmas, she gave him her heart. This year, he'll have to win it back again. Oh, yes. When Lucy Hannigan returned to her childhood home in Somerset Lake, one of the first things she did was join the local book club. And thank goodness, because now that Lucy's first Christmas without her mother is bearing down upon her, she could use all the help and the support she can get, especially when she has to take in a tenant and the only person interested is Miles Bruno, her ex-fiance. Ooh, book club, brilliant. You've got me at that already, so there we go. The books that I've got, the majority, like not the Annie Raines I asked for, and this next book I asked for as well. As you possibly know, I love the Shalley School series by Eleanor M. Brent Dyer, and I reread them. And a number of people are now writing fill-ins, and I have a number of these, but there are a number that I don't have, and I'm wanting to try and get them. So my mum and dad got me A Guernsey Girl at the Shalley School by Amy Fletcher. This one I know is set in the Shalley School's time in the UK. It's during the Second World War, so we have all of this as well. And the girl that is in the picture, she comes from Guernsey. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I read one recently that I borrowed from a neighbour that again was set within this time period, and I am really looking forward to this. I think the people who manage to write these fill-ins do such a good job because they just really have gotten into the environment and the school and the characters. And sometimes you can't actually tell it's not Eleanor and Brent Dyer that was writing these, so I am really looking forward to this. And then the final one they got me, which was a total surprise, but I am really looking forward to it, is called A Scandinavian Christmas, Festive Tales for a Nordic Noel. I mean, how beautiful is that cover? You know, that cover just screams to me, read me. So we have loads of different authors. So you have people like Hans Christian Andersen, loads of others that I have never heard of, from Norway, from Sweden, from Denmark. So I am just. So there's one. Did you see the Christmas elves in it? Oh, Christmas Eve. So yes, so I'm really looking forward to just dipping into this, sort of reading it one. What I might do. How many books are there? Doesn't tell me. They aren't numbered, and I'm not in the mood at the moment to sit and count them. But you know, this is one of these books that you could just really savor by reading one short story at a time, which is. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So those are the ones that Mum and Dad gave me. Then hold on, give me two shakes. Yeah, I've forgotten about some books. So went down to see one of my friends in Hawick. She lives down there in the Scottish borders, and she gave me some beautiful gifts, and including some books. So the first book she gave me was Any Dream Will Do by Debbie Macomber. She bought this at a library sale when she was back over in Canada for a holiday. So I think I have this in paperback, but I'm not sure, but I will enjoy rereading it, so that'll be really good. And then her daughter at the moment is living in Canada, and Ellen, her daughter, came over for Christmas. And she'd been out she was just out and about, and she saw a little free library. And she knows I like Harlequins. So for me, from her mum, she got The Eye of the Sun by Dorothy Cork, which came out in 1978, guys. It's a Harlequin romance. So this is like, I can't believe I've got one of these. And then from Ellen herself, she gave me 3 intrigues. So I've got The Big Guns by Helen K. Dimon, which is part of the Mystery Men series. So this came out in September of 2011. It's number 1303. It sounds good. When he saw his Mark being kidnapped, Recovery Project agent Zach Bachman had no option but to rescue her, even if it endangered his assignment. After weeks of watching Selah Andrews from afar, he was now trapped with the blonde beauty as her bodyguard. So that sounds fun. Didn't really tell you what The Eye of the Sun is about. Derry had jumped at the chance of a trip to Egypt because it meant she'd be able to see more of the man she'd fallen in love with, but it also threw her into the company of the inscrutable Link Mitchell, and she didn't know what to make of him. Interesting. Another intrigue was Engaged with a Boss by Ella James. This came out in October of 2011. It's number 1306. Situation: fake engagement. Scandal could not touch the Kendall family, not with the unsolved Christmas Eve murders looming over their heads. So when eldest son Devon was caught in a compromising situation with his executive assistant, he decided to turn tabloid news in his favour. If Jolie Carlson posed as his fiancée, the press would leave him alone and he could conduct his own investigation. Ooh, sounds good. And then the last one is Classified by Deborah Webb, and this is part of the Colby Agency Secrets. Who are you? Colby agent investigator Levi Stark had been prepared for the worst when his boss sent him to find her agency's deadliest enemy. But deep undercover in a Mexican mining outpost, Levi met danger from the unlikeliest source, an unknown blonde Spitfire on the same trail. Oh, that could be good as well. So those were the Harlequins I got. So I'm really, really pleased to get those. So thank you so much to my friend and her daughter. I'm really looking forward to that. And then my aunt gave me a book, and she's one of her favourites. So I'm really hoping I like it. And it's One More Christmas at the Castle by Tricia Ashley. This Christmas will be the most special of them all. Elderly widow Sabine knows that this will be her last Christmas in her beloved home, Mitras Castle. Determined to make it just like the one she remembers from her childhood, she employs Dido Jones of Heavenly House Parties to help with the big day. Oh, that sounds really nice. So I think this could be such a really sweet read. So yes, I'm looking forward to that as well. Will I read the Christmassy ones you say? I don't think so. I will sort of splodge them out sort of during the year. Oh, hold on, I've forgotten one other. It's amazing what comes to you when you actually start thinking about things. I was in Edinburgh. I met a friend for lunch, and we had a lovely time in Watersons. And we normally at Christmas time we give each other a book token, and I gave her hers because I knew I wouldn't see her before Christmas. She's like, "Oh, she's going to buy you a book." I'm like, "Okay, fine." And I can't remember what put it in my head, but I went, I've never read an Agatha Christie. How about getting me one of those? Hold on, that's the phone, I'll go and get it. Oh, one of these horrible hoax scam calls, you know, you just get the recorded voice. Oh, I hate these. Anyway, I said I hadn't, as going on with my story, I hadn't read an Agatha Christie. Why don't you get me one of those? So she got me Dumb Witness, and this is an Hercule Poirot. So I am really looking forward to this. The dog hunts rabbits, Hercule Poirot hunts murderers. We have here a murder. And I, my friend, am going into the burrow after him. Everyone blamed Emily's accident and a rubber ball left on the stairs by her frisky terrier, but the more she thought about her fall, the more convinced she became that one of her relatives was trying to kill her. Ooh. So I have to say, I am looking forward to reading this. But yeah, so as I say, I will probably, all my Christmas reads or the Christmas books I got will be interspersed throughout the year. And I have to say, I'm looking forward to reading them all. So that's actually a really, how many books is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books for Christmas. Pretty good going, I would say. So yeah, so that's my book haul. If you get any books down in for Christmas, please let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to know. Have you read any of these books that I've mentioned? Again, love to know, but no spoilers. If you tell me whether you liked or didn't like it. Are there any that kind of appeal to you now that I've shown you them? I would love to know. But until my next video, friends, stay safe, happy reading. Bye.